One of Hollywood's biggest nights, the Oscars, is right around the corner on March 2nd.
That is right, but who will be nominated and who will win? Well, here to answer your burning questions is local film critic Travis Hobson, who is always here to give us the 411 because, quite frankly, we don't have a clue. I don't have a clue.
I watch a couple movies, but I'm definitely not an expert.
I got to get you people in this network to start watching more movies, man.
I watch movies. We can talk movies a little bit. But before we get into this, you know, the nominations got pushed back a few times.
Yes.
And now we're hearing these rumors that, like, the 97th Academy Awards could be canceled.
Yes.
Please weigh in.
I don't think it's going to happen. Those are rumors. Of course, the nomination's been pushed back to the 22nd. It's usually on it was on the 17th before, because of the wildfires, of course, and totally understandable. And yeah, you do see a lot of stars. Stephen King just recently came out and said that he's not going to vote, and he thinks that the award should be pushed back or canceled altogether. I don't think it's going to happen. I think you lose way too much money if that happens. A lot of people get hurt in the process if that happens. This is just going to be one of those things that's going to be talked about and debated for a long time, even after it's over.
Okay. So let's move forward as if, you know, it is happening. So we want to talk about predicted nominees and potential winners.
Yeah, so Best Picture race, you know, this is going to be, I'm thinking that it's going to be Emilia Perez is going to be one of the movies that's going to get nominated and possibly the front runner to win. It just won the Golden Globes for Best Musical and Comedy. You asked me about this movie just a few seconds ago, actually.
Yeah, I was trying to get the tea before the interview, but
you asked me about this movie. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of Emilia Perez itself. I don't think it's a great movie or quite the trailblazer that people think it is, but it is a movie that has a lot of momentum. A lot of people do like it, and Carlos Sofia Gascon's performance is fantastic. So I think it's the front runner right now.
Do you think the chatter that people are having, not about the story, not about the actors themselves, but kind of like the lack of cultural significance and Mexican influence, do you think that could really sway people's votes when it comes to nominating, or is that not even a factor?
Well, look, it'll certainly be one of the 10 movies that gets nominated. And like I said, it just won Golden Globes. I don't think any of that stuff is hurting it right now.
Okay.
I think it'll actually do quite well. Like I said, I think it's going to be one of the films that wins. Other nominees, I think will be included: A Complete Unknown with Timothée Chalamet as Bob Dylan, Conclave with Ralph Fiennes, Wicked, which is probably the all-around popular favorite.
Oh, I see what you did there. Popular.
Exactly.
And popular doesn't always win.
Exactly. Popular does not always win. In fact, it rarely does. And a movie like Anora. So you've got a lot of great options out there for people to choose from in the Best Picture category.
What's your Best Picture?
My Best Picture is Anora.
Yeah.
I was on here a couple weeks ago. I gave my top 20, and Anora was my #1. I just think it's a fantastic film with Mikey Madison, who is going to be one of the nominees for Best Actress, I believe. It's her breakout role. It's a movie about an exotic dancer who runs off with a Russian oligarch, gets married, and causes all sorts of chaos. It's a really funny movie, sweet film, very poignant. It's got everything. So that's my pick for the movie I would pick.
It's tricky. I mean, because a lot of times when movies that I think are good are not necessarily what the Academy believes in.
Yeah. That's always the balance, right? I mean, the Academy wants to get more popular films in there, and not just movies that are critically acclaimed to a select few bunch of people like me.
Because they don't always necessarily reach everyone, right?
Exactly. So it's the balance. Where are we at? Where are we at right now? Best actor, best actress.
What do you want to do?
About? Well, let's go to best actor. The best actor category. I think Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown. Like I said, I know we got some of the other options on there. Ralph Fiennes for Conclave for sure. And you could see Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing as well. So he's a great performance in that. There's another film that could crack the Best Picture nominee category as well. Best actress.
Cynthia Erivo.
Everybody loves Cynthia Erivo. I think she's going to be one of the ones that gets nominated. I mentioned Carlos Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez. I think she's going to be in there.
What about The Challengers?
Oh yeah.
I loved that film.
Challengers. Oh, with Zendaya.
With
Zendaya.
You didn't like it? You didn't like it?
You took a breath.
I'm a sucker for a sports movie.
I actually think Challengers is a great film, and I think if I were picking like Best Picture stuff, it's one of those films that's just on the edge out. Like,
what separates a good movie and a nominee?
Wow. Honestly, campaigning.
So if I tweet enough right now.
A lot of campaigning helps.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really hard to say because critics have their own all critics have their own different ideas of what is an amazing movie and what's just a good or even just a great movie. An Oscar nominee should be even better than a great movie, as far as I'm concerned.
I feel like it's one of those ones that you see for a second time, and you see things that you missed, and you feel things that you didn't the first time.
Yeah, and it's hard to get that when you see a movie once
Yeah.
or even just twice. It's one of those movies one of those things that has to stand the test of time, and it's hard to do that when in the same year of a movie's release, right?
Especially when these movies are 3 hours long, like Wicked.
So many of them, like a movie like The Brutalist, which is a movie that is a critical favorite. But will your average person on the street go see it? Probably not. It's 3 hours plus.
But
It's
if you were
about
forced to, you'd love it, and you'd learn from it.
you would. It stars Adrian Brody, who I think may be a front runner to be Best Actor.
Okay.
As a Hungarian Jew, as an architect, a genius architect who comes to America looking for the American dream, gets caught up in a plan to build this immaculate community center, and it's like a 10-year odyssey, to build this thing that's going to leave a legacy behind. It's a really tough movie, but it's beautifully constructed, terrific production design, amazing ensemble, and it's a movie that you will not forget once you see it.
We got some movies to watch, huh, Brian?
We do. We got to get going.
We do. You can watch the 97th Academy Awards right here on ABC on Sunday, March 2nd. Stay with us. Thank you so much, Travis.